Like in the next 15 seconds, or this will be in your room tonight. Yo, what's going on, guys? Your SquadDen here, back with a brand new banger on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how Roblox trading is coming to an end. So basically, if you guys have not been updated with the news, and also if you guys want to see more videos like this, go ahead, subscribe, turn on notifications. It really takes only 5 seconds out of you guys this day, and I really would appreciate it. So anyway, back to the topic of the video. Trading in Roblox is coming to an end, and the reason why I say this is because there's been so many hints coming towards this. I don't know how some people don't even get it. There's been so many sudden changes coming to the Roblox community, and for traders this has been very bad because some people inside the trading community have like millions of RAP and thousands of RAP as well. So how do you feel if you suddenly just had trading coming to an end? So definitely go ahead and share this video if you guys want to get the word out. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to tell you guys how I know trading is coming to an end, or at least it's going to be affected in a really bad way. So as you can see right here, we are on the page of the classic Roblox fedora, and this has been a very famous fedora inside the whole Roblox community, especially the trading community. And then if you guys have not been updated with the news recently, there's been a lot of talk about this fedora, and there's a bunch of reasons why. So if you go ahead to the price chart in the last 180 days, or actually we can go to the last 30 days, you guys can see right here that it's been fluctuating a lot, and that's okay. It's really okay for it to be fluctuating, okay? But you guys can see right here, it's never drifted like all the way down for such a long period. You guys can see it's been drifting down ever since this day right here. It's the 14th. You guys can see it went up for a little bit to 57,000, and then it went down slowly. It went down, but surely it went down to 43,000 in such a short amount of time. So the reason why you guys are probably wondering, hey, why is that happening? Okay, it's just a limited. That's normal. It's just a Roblox fedora. It happens all the time, but it's never went down so suddenly and so much for that long of a time. So basically, I'm going to be telling you guys why and my thoughts and theories on why this is happening. So if you guys are not sure about what's been happening, once again, there's been a whole new feature that's been talked about a lot into the Roblox community. In fact, one of my friends, Product Supreme, made a video about how there was hats that you guys can make inside of Roblox coming soon, a feature that Roblox has been talking about implementing for years, and they actually have taken action and have decided they're going to be initiating this whole update very soon. So basically, it's called user-generated content, where users can generate their own content. Something that everyone's been wondering about. Hey, we can make our own clothes, but can we make our own hats? Can we make our own accessories? Can we do any of that? So basically, this kind of, makes a nail inside the coffin for limiteds. And I'm going to tell you guys why once again. If you guys really think about it, if you can literally spend not even that much money on making your own hats, why would you buy a limited? And that's the thing about it. There's people who spend millions of RAP, thousands of actual money just to get limiteds, and just for this to basically come out this whole feature, this is gonna ruin the state of trading inside of Roblox. I'm not saying that it's Roblox's fault for this, but it kind of is. I mean, as someone's been grinding their RAP inside of the Roblox community for years, and there's suddenly a big change, so where people aren't gonna need limiteds anymore, why would you continue? Wouldn't you feel like you're an idiot for spending all that time on gaining limiteds, gaining Robux, just to get this high up in RAP, just for it to get all taken away? And a lot of people inside the trading community aren't really happy with this whole update. And even though I don't have any limiteds, I have had limiteds into the past, and I can see how people would be pretty, inflamed with this. I've even had this limited right here, the classic fedora right here, and you guys will be thinking right now, wait, what does that have to do with the fedora? I'm pretty sure there's going to be a person being able to make a fedora, right? But that's where you're wrong. This is literally where you're wrong. I showed you guys right here. You guys can see that this, the whole graph is going down, and there's been a lot of talk about this fedora once again. And right now I'm going to be telling you guys why there's been a lot of talk about this fedora. You guys can see right here, it's an accessory and a hat, adventure genre. Description: a black felt fedora, ideal for 1920 journalists, detectives, and Linux hackers. This hat demonstrates good taste and exudes class. So it's 47,000 Robux right now. That's a short period for it to drop so suddenly, and that's 57,000. So this is a pretty favored Roblox hat into the whole community, and you guys can see it looks pretty sick. 10,000 have been sold. Original price was 900. So if you bought it for 900, you probably wouldn't care as much. But if you did, spend a lot of time trying to gain it, you'd be pretty mad. And the average price is 52,000, and after sale is 52,000. So anyway, I'm gonna be telling you guys right now why this is so heavily affected in this whole update. As you can see right here, we have the downtown denizen fedora, and it's selling for 1,200 Robux, and it looks so similar to this fedora right here. You guys can see you have kind of that little like arch at the top of the hat, you guys can see, and it has a whole fedora look. So it just looks a lot lighter, and looks a little bit smoother and kind of like a bolder fedora, if that makes any sense to you guys. Kind of looks the same, except you can't really see the hole to look, because I guess it kind of blends in with the hole of the hat. But you guys can definitely see they look very alike, and that's why a lot of people are mad. This is made in August 15th, the 2019, and if you guys go to content right now, you guys can see 15th is the day that it started dropping. This is why this proves that my theory is correct. If you guys look once again, you guys can see since the 15th, this is when it started dropping suddenly and by a lot. That's a lot of rap for it to lose and value for it to lose in just a 3 day time span. At the time you record it, 3 days, and it'll probably be 4 days for you guys when I actually release this video. But you guys can see it's basically inside the same genre, except the genre is all, and that I'm gonna keep switching over, of course, because I just want to show you guys when was this hat even made, because I'm not sure. I know this one right here tells it was updated August 15, 2019. That's when it was dropped, and it doesn't tell me when this was made, but you guys can see that this doesn't have any cereals at all. Well, majority of the things that are being sold, but this isn't even a limited. So once again, if people don't have BC and they don't really need, you know, to trade because they already have what they want, which is basically a replica of this whole hat. Tell me, be reasonable and be smart. If you literally have 1,200 Robux, you mean to tell me you're gonna spend 1,000? You're not gonna spend 1,200 Robux instead of 47,000 Robux. You're gonna be saving yourself at least 46,000 Robux, or if we're gonna be exact, we're gonna say 45,800 Robux. That's a lot of Robux you'd be saving, and that really hurts the people who own this hat, because no one's gonna want to trade for it. No one's really gonna want to do anything for this unless someone's really desperate for this hat. No one's gonna buy this hat anymore because of the fact that there's basically a way cheaper clone of it. That's like saying if you can afford Fortnite, I mean, if you can afford Black Ops, and it's a lot cheap. I mean, it's a lot expensive than Fortnite when you enjoy Fortnite a lot more, and Fortnite's free. You mean to tell me you're gonna buy a game that you're not gonna play than rather playing the cheaper and free alternative? I'm pretty sure everyone would take the alternative that's cheaper and just play that game, especially if it's a big thing, you know, it's a pretty favorite. So yeah, that's why that's really gonna be affecting trading a lot, and I just want to go a little bit more into detail about why this is definitely going to be affecting trading, and this is another reason why I just want to go over it a little bit more. You guys can see once again, just give you guys a little bit of a look. Last look again, you guys can see the arch looks pretty much similar, just a little bit of a lighter shade, and you guys can see right there you have kind of a headband on top of the hat on this one, not on the other one. So like I said before, you will see a lot of people using this. In fact, we can go into the game right now. Let me actually try this on real quick if I can. Let's try this real quick. It's loading my character, trying this on, but definitely it does look pretty much the same. If you look right here, it looks pretty much the same. I'd had literally a classic fedora. You guys see right here, it looks pretty similar, right? Let's go ahead to this one, try on, and we're gonna let that load. I want you guys to look at this, okay? This is the one for 1,200 Robux, right? And the one right here is loading. It looks exactly the same. It literally looks the same. You mean to tell me you're going to spend 45,800 more Robux just to get the same looking hat, except this one has a black band, and this, I'm not gonna lie, this one kind of looks a lot better. I'm not gonna cap to you. And this one is newer, so no one's gonna want to buy this. No one's gonna trade for this anymore, which is why the value on it is dropping so much, and the wrap and the price of it usually is gonna drop if something like this happens. And that's the reason why this is such a bad update for the trading community. It's really affects the trading community. I think when Roblox made this update, they weren't really thinking of the well-being of the trading community. They probably wanted to get rid of the trading community, because in the trading community, a lot of people do scam for the limiteds, or a lot of people do sell limiteds as well, so they kind of want to get rid of that. Maybe they'll do some reimbursement for the people who do get affected by this trading. I mean, at this point, Roblox might as well just take away trading, because this is heavily gonna affect Roblox if they do add this feature into Roblox. I know a lot of people want this update, the whole user-generated content, because it does seem pretty cool, and people would be able to, you know, create their own hats, their own accessories, their own chains. So I mean, it makes sense. And if we go to the person who made this fedora, you guys can see that it's literally a mod. I'm pretty sure it's a mod. You guys can see this person, I can't remember. This guy is definitely a developer. So I'm pretty sure developers and moderators are able to make these hats. I'm pretty positive about that. So Yeah, like I said before, this is really going to be affecting the trading community mostly. If you don't trade, this is really good for you. But if you do trade a lot of stuff on Roblox, I do recommend you guys get rid of those trading items fast and ASAP. Go and invest your Robux into something else, because if you're going to invest into trading, this is too late. It's the worst time for you to get into trading because it's pretty much over. And if we're going to be honest, if there's an ability for you to make a dominus, no one's going to buy anything else, especially if you can make it for cheap. But yeah, guys, this has been me talking about the whole situation about trading. Last thing I just want to say before I end the video, if you literally can make your own hat, you have no reason to buy. You literally have no reason to buy limiteds. Let's be for real. You're not going to want to buy limiteds. People only buy limiteds because they're cool and they're expensive. But you literally can make the hat for cheaper. Just kind of get it for cheaper. I'm pretty sure that's almost every human being inside the world. It's been your boy SquadDen. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead, drop a like, subscribe. And if you guys find this video very informational and you guys want to spread the word, go ahead, share the video. I'd really appreciate it. It's been your boy SquadDen, and I'm out.